Colaps, 24 years old, and I'm from France.
How did you first start getting into beatboxing, and what made you carry on?
A friend of mine showed me this beatbox thing, and he asked me, do you want to do it with me? It was 11 years ago, maybe more. And I said, yeah, let's try it. And it was just for fun at the beginning. So for 2-3 years, I spent time with him just for fun. We were beatboxing at school, you know, and it was, yeah, really, really cool. And then by myself, I started to look for videos on YouTube. And I found out that there is a huge, huge community. And even in France, in Paris, where I live. So I started to also meet the online community around that time. And everyone was so inspiring and all, and then I started to meet people and I realized, oh, this is so much better in real life. And yeah, that's what keeps me wanting to keep going with beatboxing, and it became a deep passion, and also my job now. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great. What made you want to start competing at a professional level? And what made you want to start competing specifically at GBB?
So for me, the competition, it was almost the first thing I started to do in beatboxing. Of course, first the fun part, and then when I started to meet the guys, I realized, oh, a lot of battles are happening actually. So I entered many battles, and I was just used at some point to battle a lot. And GBB was, for me, the next logical step for my artist career as a battler also, because I've done many in the past, and I feel like GBB is the one that I have to do.
And what do you think the best part of competing at GBB is for you?
For me, it's I think it's crazy that I'm able to share the ideas that I have in my bedroom to the world. So it's really a crazy part that the crowd and all can respond to that, and all the connections we have.
Do you think, in your eyes, has GBB helped with your beatboxing career? And if so, how do you think it's helped with your career?
Yeah, definitely. I think it helped a lot, because for me, what really made me grow as an artist, but also have more, be more popular a little bit around the scene, etc., is thanks to GBB a lot, because of the 7 to Smoke of 2018.
Oh man, that was crazy.
Yeah, so this was the first step for me that started to make me take off, you know, a little bit. And then I continue, I enter GBB 2019 and it blows up. And yeah, definitely it's a huge help in terms of many things, because people can ask you, oh, I saw you at this event, would you like to work for us or something like this. It happened to me already, so definitely it's a great help in terms of working and social medias and everything.
How have you prepared specifically for this year for GBB?
Okay.
And how long have you been preparing for?
So for me it was a bit weird, because I've been qualified since 2019 for 2020. So each time it got delayed, you know, I was prepared already. And it got delayed 2 or 3 times, I don't remember exactly. But each time I remember I was like working on my rounds very hard, and I was prepared each time, you know. And when they announced, oh, the final date's 2021, I realized my rounds, they don't fit anymore to the era we are in right now. So I had to rework each one of them and upgrade them into 2021 Colaps. It was a great challenge, I think, and it made me go way beyond my limits.
As a beatbox performer, what do you normally do to impress the crowd, and do you think this changes when it's a GBB crowd?
Well, for a normal crowd, I would do more simple stuff. For a beatbox crowd, I would go with crazy techniques and all to impress them. And I feel like GBB is a mix of both things. So definitely I created rounds that can mix both things. And also in terms of performance, I don't think it's really different the way I perform for a normal crowd or beatbox crowd. It's more about the routines and how I am on stage and etc. So yeah.
How do you try to enjoy yourself when you're practicing, and how are you? What's your inspiration for coming up with new routines?
I just enjoy to beatbox all the time. So for me, when I'm beatboxing, it's never forced. Yeah, I just enjoy all the time beatboxing, listening to others. Of course, for inspiration, I listen a lot of the things going on online, but I also listen a lot of music, etc. I know sometimes what kind of music I want to do for a specific round, so I would listen a lot of this music genre specifically, or also listening to beatboxers that I know are really great in this genre, and I try to do it with my own style. I think it's really interesting to find ways to create your own combos but are still inspired from someone else.
So what would be your number one tip to all the beatboxers out there when it comes to putting on a good show?
I would say that they have to do what they love first. It's important. It's cool to make the crowd happy also, but I mean, you have to be happy yourself first in order to put on a good show, I think. So just focus on what you like and go 100% with it. I think it comes naturally for the rest.
Besides the GBB stage and in front of beatboxers, where else do you like to perform, or are you performing already, or what's your dream stage?
I've performed in festivals, clubs, bars. I've performed in a lot of things, but I think that what I prefer are probably festivals and bars also, because it's different atmosphere. And also I've performed in camping.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, for people of the camping. It was really, really intimate. It's
With the
cool.
fire.
Exactly. Yeah.
Nice as well.
Yeah.
Where do you see beatboxing going in the next few years?
Generally, I think for sure the level will increase again. It never stops. It's the same. It's crazy because I think that the level now is going up exponentially. So it was like this, and then suddenly everything is taking off and everyone is getting so good in such short amount of time. So it's just going to keep this way in terms of the beatbox level. In terms of battle, I think there will be more formats than the traditional one, because it's always 1v1 in solo, I mean, 1 minute 30, 1 minute 30, etc. But I believe there are new formats that are going to come up, more a bit like the UFC style of, like only one guy versus one guy, but they have to do maybe 5 rounds against each other or something like that.
That's cool.
I think it would be amazing, and I definitely want to see this happening in the future. And maybe it's just one idea, but many other formats of battling will come for sure. Because also I think we need to evolve and not do always the same thing.
Who's your favorite solo beatboxer?
Darni.
Who's your favorite solo looper?
Tharo.
What is your favorite food?
Fajitas.
Oh, nice. Tell us where people can follow you and find more information about you.
I'm everywhere online. YouTube, YouTube, Colaps, Instagram, Colaps BBX, Twitch, Colaps Beatbox, TikTok, Colaps BBX, Facebook, Colaps BBX, everywhere.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, man. Good luck for everything.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yo, this is Colaps. Thank you so much for watching my video at the Grand Beatbox Battle. You can follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, everywhere. Colaps BBX is my handle.